What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe? How we doing, guys? How we doing, tribe? Who's here in the chat? Let me know. Sound off. Sound off with a yeehaw. Oh. Holy moly. Don't know what that was. Who we got? We got Furious S60. How you doing, buddy? Aatrox. Yo, how we doing today? Will we be playing with my balls today? Probably not playing with my balls today. Got Narth Dialis again. How you doing, Narth? It's Megan. How you doing, Burrito? How are you? Is everybody doing fine? Lando. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Scribe is streaming, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Hell yeah. How you doing, Urban Blaster? You're right, bro. What's going on, MHP? MHP. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Narth. I'm glad to hear it. Slabbity slabbity, it's time for some gaggity. That's the way, McMold2. How you doing, bro? We got McMold2 chilling in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Floki, how you doing? TSB, how did the TW go in the new guild? It was good. We lost, but it was a very good TW. It was fun for me. So, I wouldn't say it was super close, but let's be honest, we were facing someone quite a bit larger than us. Why is my swigger not coming through here? There it is. So we gave it by the end. So we could have got the full clear. We just, you know, it was a free-for-all. We couldn't win the TW, so we decided to, you know, whatever. But yeah, it was against more Chromium. They had about 40 million GP on us, something like that, 40-50 million GP. But, you know, when you're facing someone like more Chromium, it's going to be a hard time anyway, isn't it? Hey, BV, how you doing, buddy? Just here to remind people to hit the like button and subscribe to Scrapple. Thank you, McMole. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I did, Narth, yeah. Hey, BV, thanks for the resub, brother. Thank you for the resub. Looks like my notifications are working this time. They weren't actually going off in yesterday's stream. It was very bizarre. It's very bizarre. So yeah, I'm in more Erodium now. Moved there right after TB. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. 720 million GP. They have got all of the GP. Obviously not all of the GP, but a lot of the GP. What's going on, Sol? We got match versus a guild that's 100 million GP bigger. Yeah. That's a huge punch up, bro. And you only lost by 300 points. You should be proud. C-Note from Chromium is trying to get me over to Erodium. Oh, right. Is that right, mate? Happy hump day, Ryrock. How you doing? That's Tasnix's guild? Yep, Tass is in the guild. One of my Squad Arena shard mates is in that guild? No way. Yeah, Tass is in the guild. So he'll be somewhere in here. I am officially the smallest GP in this guild right now. There's Tasnix. So yeah. R9. Tass has just got like so much GP. He has just got like so much GP. Look at all these R9s, bro. Where does the first R8 start? Still waiting to hit that R8. Where's the first R8, guys? I mean, we're looking. Omega Fugitive. She's only relic 8, but we had to go through a lot of R9s to get there. Yep. Core Patrol sat around 745 million at the moment. And yeah, I've been trying for a while now. Fair. 100 mil GP is literally 33% of our GP. Yeah, that's a big jump, bro. I am in the Super Big Boy Guild. Oh, well, I'm in one of the Super Big Boy Guilds. We're obviously not the biggest guild in the game in terms of raw GP. But it's, you know, we're all the way up there at this point. In terms of, you know, just raw GP size. Raw GP-ness. In terms of raw GP-ness, we are one of the biggest, you know? Ever see both top streamers in one guild? Hell yes, Cosley, you know it, bro. Can you tell Tass off for having the bad Inquisitor omicrons? What? What, Blue? Well, hang on, what bad Inquisitor omicrons has he got? Where's my boy Tass? Why does he have all of them? He probably just has every Omi in the game. I have a feeling Tass just literally has every Omi in the game. So he's just throwing them on for fun. I guess, because he does not need all of those. You know, it gets to a point where you've wailed so much that you can do stuff like this. At least he's like completely future-proof. If ever there's some weird niche counter that requires a 7th sister lead, Omicron, in TW, he's like, yeah, I got that, at Relic 9. Do you feel bad for 2nd sister being the only Inquisitor that's Relic 8? What's going on, George? He probably does have all the Omicrons. He probably does. How many Omicrons are in the game at the currently, guys? How many Omicrons exist in the game right now? Because Tassinix has... He's got 155. Yeah, there's got to be more than 120. Because he has 155 Omis. So... yeah. $155 times 20. That's 3,100 Omicron mats that he's invested. I know you do videos about Conquest feats during it, but will you be about preparing the teams to do it too? Yeah, probably, Cammy. I've been meaning to. It's just about finding the time to get it done. Because, like, building out a, hey, this is how I'm going to tackle Conquest sector by sector video, it takes ages, guys. It's a long-ass video to do that. Hey, what's going on, BA? What's going on, Lone Wanderer? For the future random 3DC, 3's DC, Datacron, that makes 7th Sister Leader insta-kill Rebel Jedi. Could be. Could be. Yeah, Tasnix is, he's pretty much there, isn't he? Sorry, let's go check him out one more time. Let's go check out Tass one more time. He's, like, if we just go into his thing and sort by upside down world, he's not going super whale heavy on Disguised Clone Trooper. He's taking the smart way of just being like, I'll invest to 6-star and then earn the rest of the shards for Disguised Clone Trooper, which makes total sense. But look, he's got some Relic 3s, some Relic... I have an R9 T-Bow. I have one Relic 9 that Tasnix doesn't. Get me. Get me. But yeah, apart from that, he's pretty much set, isn't he? Pretty much set. Was just hitting the peloton. McMole had a decent prepper for the SM33 Conquest. Makes the workout go quickly. Ah, nice. We'll get you. That's a peloton's a bike, isn't it? Just entered the 11k GP. Do you mean 11 million? That makes me still a little boy seeing this. Yeah, tasked with the 15 mil. He's, oh, we should probably do Disguised Clone Trooper, right? Because I wanna earn those shards, baby. Gotta earn those shards. Send them out. I have the tread, but they have the bike too. Right. Okay, so the it's a treadmill. I thought they only did bikes. And Scout. Oh, I didn't even see the Scout. So I've got 2 Relic 9s that Tass doesn't have. And he's probably got, you know, like 70 Relic 9s that I don't have. So probably more than that, truth be told. Hey, Ali, how you doing? Peloton treadmill. That's wild. This feels so painfully slow. After you like do the initial whale on a brand new character and you get them to 6 stars, even though it's just 6 days to get them to 7, it feels like an eternity. It's like, I just want him 7 stars now. But to be honest, even if I had him at 7 stars, and I plan on taking him straight to Relic 9, even if I had that, I wouldn't really be using him. You know? I wouldn't really be using him. Like, outside of, like, Squad Arena, where I might do a 4-man Lord Vader team or something. So, I can just chill. TW starts tomorrow. So, he does have a TW on me. That's true. What's going on, Sanest? How you doing? I have already applied that Omicron as well. I immediately applied it because it looked banging. And I was like, yep, that sounds great. .gg says there are 158 total Omicrons in the game. So Tass is missing 3 Omicrons. I bet they're off like Phalanx, Sortie. Phalanx and Sortie at the very least. Who do you think is the last one that he doesn't have? Oh, SM33? No, yeah, it's probably just all SM33, isn't it? Because we can't actually unlock him yet. Yeah, that makes more sense. He doesn't have Padawan Obi-Wans. Wow. I would have thought he would have applied Padawan Obi-Wans just because. When you've got things like all of the Inquisitor armies, you might as well throw on Padawan Obi-Wans. Make your life a little bit easier. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. A lot less hesitation and satisfaction in me. A little less spark, a little more bite. A little less fight, spark, a little more fight. Open up your eyes, baby, satisfy me. Oh, satisfy me. Alright. So get your defenses set, ladies and gentlemen. You've got 42 minutes left to get her done. Get her done! Win 5 marquee battles. Nailed that quest. Defeat 5 enemies with disgruntled clone trooper. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, look. I can't get that last Omicron because I need to defeat 10 enemies. We could do that. Should we do that just to, you know, just to really drive it home? We'll go into the bonuses for the Bad Batch, and we'll take in a solo disguised clone trooper and just let him wreak havoc. I already did the thing. Now I can sit and wait for 24 hours. Indeed. Can you set my defenses too? I could, but I'm not sure if you want to trust me with it. Hang on. Maybe stop attacking the leader. Get wrecked, nerd. Nerd! Did that do all the things that we needed it to? I don't know. Let's just throw it in again. I'm not even going to get a 4-star. You can do it, Ali. I believe in you. Maybe. Maybe I believe in you. I believe in you. Wow. Is there another Nightfall event in the foreseeable future? Tuesday next week, good sir. Tuesday and Thursday next week. Meme defense will be fine. It's 3s. Yeah, but what if I did stuff like I threw your Lord Vader in with Ezra and C-3PO for some reason, and you know, like ruined it that way. I have to buy the passes and the Iden Lightspeed bundle. I won't be able to get him. No. Lord Panther 1972 coming in with a resub. You've been subscribed for a year. Happy anniversary, buddy. I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. That's awesome, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We got that character quest done. Give me that 1 Omicron. Thank you. Defeat 10 rebel enemies with disguised clone trooper present. Defeat Grandmaster Yoda. Oh, we could do that in his event, couldn't we? Oh, no, we can't, because Grandmaster Yoda requires Jedi. Ignore me. Anyway, episode track. Gain the stuff. It's been a great year. Yes, it has. Yes, it has indeed. It has indeed. I'm surprised they didn't do that Ascension pack again. Because they would have got more money out of me if they'd done the Ascension pack. Shall we do some pulls of Disguised Clone Trooper, guys? Should we just do like a quick 12 pull? No. Of course we're not going to do that. We're not foolish. We're not silly little sausages, are we? Well, maybe little bit of a silly sausage. Maybe a little bit of a silly sausage. I've had really bad luck with Wrecker Mercenary Shards. I don't know about you guys. I've had really bad luck. I do 15 sims, and I've had 2 shards in double drops. So out of 15 sims, I had 1 drop, basically, and it got doubled to 2. So I'm hoping that triple drops is going to be my friend. Hey, Wolfie, how you doing, my brother? 84 out of 85 for me for now. I can buy the episode pass tomorrow/Friday before the refresh for 20 shards and play catch-up. Can't wait. Sounds good, buddy. Next week, the Mando Lightspeed bundle. Ruh-roh. Hey, Bazinga, how you doing, buddy? You know, bro, with these double drops, I feel like mats are even harder to get for some odd reason. 2 times 3 is still 0. I think that my luck is going to even out, and I'm going to get bare drops for Wrecker. I'm literally going to 7-star him tomorrow in the triple drops. I'll do 1 sim and it'll give me like 8 shards, and I'll do another sim and it'll give me 8 shards again, and I'll do a last sim and it'll give me 10 shards. I'm gonna fly, and this big bald man will be mine. Oh yes, he will be mine. Oh, you've had even worse luck than me, North. Jeez. Got 9 today. Nice, Deboba. You have decent luck with Wrecker? It's Omega that's been trash, along with Space Dog. Yeah, I've already finished on these 3. I'm dreading to see what happens with Crosshair. Dreading to see what happens with this boy. Because, you know, 145 shards to get him finished up. I feel like that's going to take a long ass time. What's that one? It's in my head. And I know there's a certain somebody that's a patron of mine that really wants me to do this Wrecker TB Omicron, but he also wants me to R9 Wrecker. I can't see R9 happening. I can see R8 happening. R8 on the new Bad Batch. But I feel like that's going to have to wait, because priority numero uno is Darkside Clone Troopers, Jedi Vanguard characters, and then Bad Batch. But also, I'm in a brand new guild, and they have much higher requirements and thresholds than my previous guild. So they're pushing for a bunch more relic levels across my entire roster that I'm going to have to do as well. So it's going to be a long, hard time coming. Should I point out that 10 isn't divisible by 3? I forgot it was triple drops, bro. I'll be honest. I thought it was double drops. I was just doubling up numbers. But no, don't point it out. That would be rude. Is Disguised Clone Trooper Omicron any good? I think it's pretty good. So it allows him to keep that... I can't remember the name of the ability. What is it called? Ruse? Yeah. Ruse no longer expires until the end of battle, which he needs to do all of his additional stuff and things. And whenever an enemy with Order 66 is defeated, Lord Vader and all Darkside Clone Troopers take a bonus turn. The whole team. You're basically everybody's going to have Order 66. You're going to kill someone, the whole team's like, let's go again. Like, that's wild, dude. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Xander? Things have been good. Hope your life's good. What are my thoughts on the librarian? It's really hard to say. I have her at Relic 8 with double Ommis. I haven't put the Ommi on her basic because it just doesn't look that good at the moment. Right now, we don't have her team, so it feels like she's just kind of garbage. But I guarantee you... I can't guarantee you. I'm pretty confident that when we get the remaining 2 Jedi Vanguard and Mace, she'll be great. But until that time, she's just kind of trash. Molly, €5. Thank you so much, brother or sister. Can't tell. Molly? Molai? Greetings, Tribe King. Wish you the best in GAC. Maybe another 3 zeros on the way. Any Lightspeed bundle you think is fair? I mean, I said this before. I can't show it again, but the Jedi Vanguard bundle for $10 is a good entry point. Yes, it doesn't give you a bunch of really great Jedi, but I think that's a teaser and a step up for the raid that's about to drop. Okay, we're getting a Jedi Vanguard / Nightfall era raid very soon. Pretty sure those Jedi are going to be used in that raid because they just released the Lightspeed bundle for $10. You don't really get much cheaper than $10 for, admittedly, mostly useless characters, but it's just dipping your toes in and you're prepping for the new raid most likely. So I think that's a pretty safe bet. The others, let's have a look at them. The big problem with these is Tadana coming in, gifting a membership over here to Robbie. Thank you so much, Tadana. How are you doing today, buddy? Is Jedi Vanguard going to be any good without Jocasta? It's really hard to tell. Really hard to tell. We haven't seen any of the new guys, and we haven't seen Mace's kit. So we'd all just be guessing at this point. We'll find out in about a month. Right, so the problem with the Resistance one, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren one, is these are basically 3 times the cost of the original ones, but you get 1 extra relic level across the board. Now, that 1 relic extra relic level is still worth quite a lot in terms of signal data and mats and stuff like that, but it does feel kind of bad. Feels kind of bad that you're like, everybody else got them at like R5 for $9.99. We're paying 3 times as much for just 1 more relic level on each character. It's a big hike. It's a big hike. I wish they brought out the cheaper versions. It's 10 for an R5 mace at the end of the day, so the bundle is worth it for that alone. I mean, it really depends on if you've got mace or not, right? Robbie got a sub? Ban that man! I mean... right, okay. Am I the only one who considered was... Oh, the only one I considered was Mando's, since 3 of them are Gear 12. The Mando's one is decent value, man. Especially if you've got Maul already. Because this team is fun. This team is fun. And again, $15 for 4 Relic 5 characters. I can buy this because my ISC is only Relic 3. But I'm not paying $15 to take ISC to Relic 3. I'm just not doing that. From Relic 3 to Relic 5. It is good value. I like that one. Iden over here. It's nice that they give you TIE Defender. You get a fully functional Iden team. Again, I need Snowtrooper. My Snowtrooper is Gear 8. But I'm not paying $24 just to get Snowtrooper to Relic 5. It's just not happening. You know what I mean? Alternate question. Is there a use for Jocasta before Mace or Raid? I don't think so. I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't seen anything, bro. What relic should I take? Dark Ray? I'm in Erodium. Thanks. Oh, Dark Ray, and you're in Erodium. Okay. R7, I would say, is kind of a bare minimum. I wouldn't really go any higher. I wouldn't go any higher than R7. You could probably get away with R5, but R7 at the minimum, I'd say. That Mando Lightspeed bundle is nice and really doesn't require Zetas if you already have Django. True. I wonder how different the store will be if the DFA passes. What's that? What's the DFA? Just did triple drops and I have signal data. Well, at least until I begin relicking my CLS team. Yep. The I have signal data phase, that tends to go very quickly. Like, I've got so much signal data and then it all disappears. Worth it to save the Kairos. I mean, yeah, if you need multiple characters here, you do save quite a bit on Kyrotech. And like relic mats alone, you know, carbonite circuit boards, bronzium wiring, signal data, all that good business, these are really good for, you know? When the Resistance bundle returns again, it will be R7 for $70. I wouldn't be surprised. So what else have we got? We've seen that one. I don't know if there's another one. I know that there's a Beskar Mando one that's $15. The thing with that one is you have to have already unlocked Beskar Armor Mando. So you could unlock him to like Gear 1 and buy that pack and you'll get a Razor Crest and a Relic 5 BAM. But it doesn't give you the BAM. It doesn't give you the BAM. Update coming in 45 minutes. Typical CG pushing an update live right after GAC attack phase goes. How dare they? Very dare they. I think about the Vanguard, even if Mace doesn't have the Vanguard tag, as Palpatine would say. Ironic. Yeah, Mace doesn't have the Vanguard tag. You have to wonder if we have to take a leaf out of the Battle for Naboo. The raid for the Battle for Naboo, we had characters like Maul and Sidious join, and they were kind of honorary separatists. And it makes you think, are they going to do that with the Jedi Vanguard tag? Are we going to get, like, Grandmaster Yoda and Mace as honorary Jedi Vanguards for the raid? Who knows? I do firmly believe that we're getting 2 full teams. For 2 full Jedi Vanguard teams that we get to use in the raid. I think that the faction that they haven't announced is probably going to be Galactic Republic, and I think it will be focused around making Padme viable. Because that feels like the easiest way of being newer player friendly. Because she's much more accessible than the rest. Who are the final 2 for Mofo Mace going to be? Well, we're going to get Jedi Temple Guard, and we're getting Deepa Bilaba, I think her name is. Deepa Bilaba. She was Mace's Padawan, became a master, and then became Kanan's master, right? I finally, for once, feel prepared for the next raid. Hell yes, Essex. I'm feeling okay about the new raid. Obviously, like, I'm missing a lot of relic levels in the Jedi Vanguard faction, so that's going to be a little bit tight and iffy squiffy. And I'll need to get a lot of relic levels on the new Bad Batch. But I feel like I can do that. But the new Empire stuff, you know, I'll have Vader at R9, even though you can't use him. And the new clone troopers at R9, I'll just have to do something with this Tarkin bloke, wherever he is. I'll have to take Tarkin most likely to Relic 9, which is going to suck. But there we go. That's the way it be. That's the way the cookie crumbles and all that. As we can't use Lord Vader, can we? Yeah, exactly. Tarkin is supposed to be the lead. I will obviously do research on how well you can do the things without Tarkin, but I imagine it's going to be geared heavily towards using Tarkin. Ultimately, I reckon he's going to get a 3v3 GAC Omicron to work with Disguised Clone Trooper and Scorch, and I'm taking them to R9. So if that turns out into being a good 3v3 team as well, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? He does have a ship, and the Executrix is actually decent these days, so I really hope we do get a new reward tier, Foxy. It'll be pirates? You reckon it'll be pirates? If it's pirates, that's suggesting that we're going to push the raid out another 3 months. Pirates is the next era. I don't think they get... I don't feel... You might be right. You might be right. I'll allow the fact that you might be right on that. But I don't feel like CG is going to let us have the time to farm up all these new clones and max them out and push the raid out by another 3 months. You know? CX2 already has a 3v3 Omni. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it makes sense from my perspective. Like, if we were to, you know, look at it this way. I like visualizing. I like visualizing things, right? So, we got Lord Vader. And we got these 2 clones, right? Okay, so we've got a 3v3 Omicron here. We're getting 2 new clones. They can't fit in this team. These 2 can't... They join to the hip with Lord Vader. They're designed to go together. And CG did say that Tarkin is supposed to be leading with... Tarkin is supposed to be leading with Disguised Clone Trooper. And then I'll just get, you know, like a Clone Trooper over here. Let's just use 5s as a fill for Scorch, right? So 5s is Scorch, right? So we've got a Territory War Omicron coming in here. We've got a GAC Omicron up here. We've got a Apo's... No, wait a minute. Yeah, Apo's TW Omni, right? Is that right? No, TB. Apologies. Apologies. TW is down on Disguised Clone Trooper. So, TW Omicron, GAC Omicron, TB Omicron, right? We're going to get Scorch into the game, and maybe Scorch gets the 3v3 GAC Omicron, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be something else like, you know, maybe Conquest, maybe another GAC, maybe a 5v5 GAC Omicron. Who knows, right? But it feels like to me that the easiest way to make this team viable, remember this is Scorch, is to just give Tarkin an Omicron for 3v3. Just like we got Zalbar recently, you know? Why not? Apo for TB? Yeah. 5v5 GAC for Scorch? Yeah, it could be Speckleton. Yeah. I'd almost trust CG to accidentally make the Clone Trooper squad work without a leadership ability. Exactly, Jet. And I'll be testing that. I'll be testing that. Tarkin Radar. Oh, Sector 7. Sorry. That's probably where Scorch's is going. Scorch is probably getting a GAC on me, but it's a raid on me. But it could be Tarkin. You are right. So I think the 3v3 on me is either going to be Tarkin or Scorch. And the other one's going to get the raid. You know? Peridia Patrol is going to be the death of me. The other reason, actually, I forgot to mention this. The other reason why I think it'll be Tarkin with the GAC Omicron is probably because they want to have the freedom to make that GAC Omicron viable. Because if they were to give it to Scorch, they'd have to balance it so much that you don't want to drop Apo to use Scorch in the team. They probably want to balance it so you don't benefit from like a double Omi 3v3 Lord Vader team. So I feel like if they do it on Tarkin, then there's never any temptation to break these teams up. You know what I mean? It's always like, this is how we design the team. It's going these three and these three. But I do fully concede Tarkin could well be Raid Omi. Scorch could well be Raid Omi or 3v3 GAC. I'm still betting the Raid Omi is going to go to Jedi Temple Guard. Thematically it makes more sense to have the Raid Omi on a light side character given the thematics of the raid, right? I always thought Lord Vader would form a 3v3 team with Apo and CX and Tarkin would be discussing. Well, yeah, Johnny, they said that was the intention. Tarkin's leadership is also useless as is. Needs a pretty big overhaul. Let's have a look. I remember when this used to be clutch. I remember when the speed boost alone on Tarkin's leadership used to be really useful. Back when Darth Vader's Merciless Massacre was pre-nerf, and you could like one-tap characters like Rey. Having 30 speed on your Empire characters used to be incredibly clutch. Inflict defense down and expose for 2 turns on enemies that fall below 100% health during the Empire ally's turn. Yeah, it's pretty trash, isn't it? It's pretty trash apart from that. Either that or the Raid Omicron could be on Jedi Vanguard Toon, and Scorch will get a separate Omi. Galactic Challenge? I don't think we'll ever see a Galactic Challenge Omi again. Or in a character that's actually present and not 25 years older than the canon time. Tarkin gets it. It's either going to be Raid or it's going to be GAC. They're not going to give an Omi to Tarkin to use in some other game mode, because people will just use Lord Vader Darkside clones outside of 3v3 unless they don't have him. My mods have been devastated by unlocking GL Leia and these Darkside clones. Yeah, Cap, I feel you. Tarkin lead with Vader was amazing. It was, Cody. Back when kits were one line. Tarkin Raid Omi just feels the easiest rework CG could do. It does, actually. It does feel a lot easier. I used to have a team to counter GL Rey back in the day with Tarkin Vader Thrawn. Yep, I used to run that. Back in the pre-nerf days. Nah, I feel you. I feel you, bro. Raid 100% Cisco. I can easily see it being a Raid Omi for sure. If they do a Galactic Challenge on me again, it unironically needs to cost one singular mat, as they're so niche. Like, honestly, all they have to do All they have to do to make a Galactic Challenge Omicron viable, have it be 20 mats, but have it be, if you use this character in a Galactic Challenge, you get every feat. It just gives you every feat. Apart from things you have to pay, like the episode pass. It's just like, this counts as full squad of whatever the faction is. You know? So it's like, if you use this character, your team counts as a full squad of Gungans. If you use this character, your team counts as full side of dark side. You know? That would be the easiest way to get people to buy an Omicron for Galactic Challenges. Just trivialize the entire process. They could make it his unique. That's pretty bad. Maybe, I'd be excited if he got like a full-blown rework. Gains defense equal to his potency percentage and 20% potency per debuffed enemy. This is actually a pretty good unique. I know it sounds weird, but this guy can stack potency. 10% more. Tarkin gains 50% potency until the next time ultimate firepower is used. So you can actually just go basic, 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 basic. And because of this, he's constantly, infinitely stacking potency. Yeah, 50% extra potency, which means he's constantly gaining defense equal to his potency percentage. So he's just getting tanky, 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 tanky. And then you can be like, plop. Now, don't get me wrong. His stats are garbage. So, you know, and the rest of his kit is also kind of garbage. But theoretically, there's at least some synergy there. Remember the day when we say a team with 3 Zetas were expensive? George, I remember the day that GAS came out and people lost their minds at the idea of a quad Zeta character. That's what I'm doing with TB at the moment. I'm applying Omicrons and relicking characters that I can auto mission, so I spend less active time in TB. That's fair. I totally just zoned out. You should totally make ASMR videos for rough days. Yeah, I'd have to have some content. You know what I mean? Do you think there's a niche for Scribble does ASMR? I could read like the Sunday Times. I can't see a full-blown rework, but I can see CG adding a new version of Grandma Tarkin, which would make sense for a marquee for GL Mace requirement. Yeah, they're not doing that. They're not doing that, though. We know they're not. We know the characters required for Mace. That's already confirmed. You can go to the journey guide and see it. See, we got Mace over here. We've got Disguised Clone Trooper, then we've got Scorch, then we've got Jedi Temple Guard, and then we got Deepa Bilaba. So we know Mace's requirements, and we can assume they're all Relic 5 requirements. So there's not going to be a new Tarkin. Well, I mean, there might be at some point, but not as a requirement for Mace. No, but no matter what, you will R9 him, so guess you better find a use. Probably. You had the old cheese where you just spammed his second special until he... That was funny, man. That was Disco Tarkin days. You remember Disco Tarkin days? And then just drop the bomb. That was great. GL Ahsoka just took all my Zeta mats. That bitch. What a bitch. Just talk. It's hole in the voice. Scribe ASMR reading Swugger kits to help us sleep. All right. Let's read some Swugger kits. I think we'll start off with the original library, shall we? Should we start off with the original library? How can I go through to Revan from here? Here we go. Jedi Knight Revan. Light side. Attacker. Leader. Jedi. Old Republic. Ferocious... I can't even speak now. Ferocious charge. Deals special damage to the target enemy. This attack deals 25% more damage to dark side enemies. If the target is marked, Revan gains 20% turn meter. Welcome to ASMR that nobody wants to hear. On tomorrow's show, we have Scribe reads the yellow pages. Page 1. Oh my god. talk football or something. Football! I know nothing about football. I would need some help. Gas is the only 4 Zeta non-GL... Gas is the only 4 Zeta character in the game, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Galactic Legends can have 4 Zetas, but they have 6, right? So... It worked! I think the incentive for pirates is they'll be part of the next capital ship push. I hope so, Guernsey. I hope so. I desperately want a new capital ship. And the reason I want a new capital ship to come to the game is because fleets feels boring. Moreover, today I dropped to 18th. I have a fully kitted out Leviathan, and I dropped down to 18th. I don't want to have to spend 5 battles a day climbing back into first, or 4 battles as the case may be, climbing back into first. I want to be able to jump on the latest fleet meta as it comes to the game and sit in the top 10 all day. That's what I want to do. Selfishly speaking, I just want to be not having to spend so much time in Squad Arena and Fleet Arena. I listen to it all day. Me too. It's the football! You could do radio adverts. BBC Radio Live. Coming from the Outer Rim. Speaking of Mace, did you see Samuel Jackson with Hayden at the anniversary of Revenge of the Sith? And he said that Mace lives. Ooh. I didn't see that. That'd be awesome though. Go, sports ball! A friend of mine says to have a Nihilus capital ship with all the summoned ships, but the requirement to unlock is having all the current GL capital ships. I'd do it. I would be ready already. I'd like... Nailed it. Done. You just want a ship for the profundity to make it less random to use? I would love that. Can we get a ship for the profundity to make it kick the living daylights out of the Executor? If we're getting pirates and we don't get anyone like Booster Terric or Talon Card, I'm gonna be so pissed. Well, I'm just glad we're getting Smee, to be honest. I love Smee. I hope we get Jod as the legendary. Having some ragtag pirates beating the Leviathan lore-wise is complete bullshit. That radio voice, though. Ah, Ali, you make me blush. Red 5? Red 5, get the Fondor in. You know, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your ship. We've got 11 minutes until the GAC starts, but in, 25 minutes, there's going to be an update to the game. So I guess we're going to have to plot out our offensive strategies. I haven't even looked at our opponent. Who are we facing? Who are we facing, guys? We are facing Ziyu, a Sith Smiter. Sith Smiter. Kid stuff. Phantom's Menace. 13.3 mil. So he's a big boy. He's a big boy like me. Mommy, wow. I'm a big kid now. Alright, looks like he's gone full whaley boy. We've got the R9 and 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 the R8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 8, 9, 9, 8. Okay. 8 and CLS, okay. So those clone troopers are going to be banging. Watch out for this business. That's going to be the team to beat. I gotta sneeze. Yeah. My life hurts. Alright. I'm getting Executor, then GL Jabba, then Journey Guide for other ships. Makes sense, Cody. Still can beat Lord Vader with Leia Rogue One. What's the Lord Vader Apo CX2 with the latest Datacron and the Omicrons? That falls to Leia. I've never had to face a proper one yet. I'm hoping I've saved Leia for offense. Let's actually check that real quick, but let's just not give him an opportunity to stream snipe me. You never know. You never know. People do recognize my name sometimes. People sometimes recognize my name. Say my name, say my name. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Say my name, say my name. Okay. I think we're okay. We're okay. Naboobies, Naboobies. Hey, Rob, how you doing, bro? We do have the Naboobies. We'll also kick certain Leviathan lineups so they'll gain a buff again. Well, I mean, that's... yeah, that will happen. We'll get a new ship for the Rebel fleet. It'll kick Punishing One's ass so hard that CG will buff the TIE Dagger. That's how it will go. That's how it will go. And that buff to the TIE Dagger will completely mess up mirror matches. And then for some reason, the Scythe will break on the Executrix. So it won't summon the TIE fighters. And it will break another fleet. Okay? Good. I'm glad we're all there. Hate is a strong word, but sometimes strong words are necessary. I hate exerting mirror matches. Yep, they suck. Let's check out this boy's Datacrons. Let's see how he's doing on the Datacronulus. Oh, he's got some good Datacrons going on up in here. He's got more of these bad mammoths. We're in for a tough battle. We're in for a tough battle, guys. The tough battles will be had today. And Buzz Droid still won't call to assist. Boop, 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 doop. Hate is a strong word, but a weak password. I did philosophy. Malevolence will stop removing protection on ult for some reason. Yes. 2 times Sidiouscron. That means he can use it twice. We actually have the Sidiouscron to mess around with this time. We have the Sidiouscron ourselves to mess around with. He's got some potency and tenacity and armor pen. That's a pretty good setup. That is a pretty good setup. So he's got the edge on us in terms of Datacrons because I spent all of my time working on the FDCs, which, you know, might not have been the smartest thing to do, but I wanted to make sure I had them all, just in case. So I have all these 15 DCs, but obviously I am way behind in terms of normal Datacrons. Normal Datacrons. Who else is in my bracket? I'll have a look now. I just wanted to double check this Sidiouscron. Potency, health, crit damage, crit chance. Don't like that crit chance. I want to roll that off. Crit damage, health. I'm going to roll this. I'll take some extra health. Why not? More health is good. So this is okay, I feel. If there are no other allies, start a battle. Gains 200% defense, health steal, max health, max protection, 100% countered chance and crit chance, and 100 speed. Immune to daze and stun. Start of his turn, dispel all debuffs on himself and reset all cooldowns. Whenever he uses a basic, inflict a stack of damage over time for 1 turn which can't be resisted. Whenever he uses a special ability, dispel all buffs on all enemies. Enemies cannot assist or attack again if he is targeted. At the start of each enemy's turn, if they have at least 5 dots on them, they're instantly defeated. Whenever an enemy is defeated, he recovers 100% health and protection. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. We'll check out the rest of my bracket shortly. I was going to just check and see how I've... Oh, no, I think I might have remodded already. I might have remodded. I'm not sure if I've still got 3v3 mods on. No, we're okay here. I mean, I should have really probably fixed that one. Oh, there we go. So he's modded decently, I guess. Okay, 90k. I'd probably prefer if that was 100k. Oh, there we go. 300 speed, though. That's okay. And he's got 100% potency. That should about cover it, I imagine. Really want potency stacked sat for him? Yeah, I think with 100 base potency, and the potency he's got on his Omicron, and the Datacron passing him a bit more potency, it's fine. You know, we've still got an extra 60% potency there. Oh no, 53% potency, so 153 there. And how much was it on level 9? Is it 100% he gets? Oh no, he doesn't get any more potency here. Okay, that's fine. So he'll be about 153% potency. I think that's fine. That's okay for most things. That's okay for most things, I feel. Can't remember if he gives himself additional potency elsewhere. Recovers 20% of his max health and 50% terminated defeated evasion. Yeah. Ah, there we go. 50% potency. So he's going to be at 200% potency. Yeah, he'll be okay. He'll be okay for pretty much everything. Omicron is only TW though? Yeah, I wasn't looking at the army. I was just looking at the Zeta tier. Which is why I was going over here to tier 8. So he's this is just the Zeta, it's not the Territory War Omicron. 50% potency is just the Zeta. And max health equal to his potency percentage. Woohoo! So his potency 100, he might be at 200, I don't know when that applies. Could be before or after the Datacron, not sure. So let's check out the rest of my bracket, shall we? 4 days and 21 hours till Conquest. Oh, woohoo! Monday morning, it's going to be a busy week next week. Oh my god. It'll be a busy week next week, tribe. Because we are going to be hammering down through Conquest trying to get videos out. You'll be at 260% post Zeta and DC. Not bad at all. So, Pig Sticker. What a great name. Oh, he's a Shadowlands guild. Dead Forest Guards. 13 mil. Pretty big boy. He's both pretty and a big boy. He's got pretty good Datacron haulage. Datacron haulage is pretty good for Pig Sticker. We've got Undertaker 3x7. He's in the Doombringers. Also 13.3. We've got some good players here, guys. We've got some good players here. What do we got? House full of Datacrons again. My boy is sleeping on the Boba Fett Scion Django FDC and instead went for the Zalbar one. Interesting decision. Not the one that I made, even though I did make that decision. I got all of them. Then we've got Boop Boop Beep Boop from Legacy of Tython. 14.2. He is the biggest of the boys so far. Only Relic 8 on the Clone Boys. I know, right, Urban Blaster? Yeah, he's got pretty much everything sorted. Datacron game, pretty strong. I think I've got the weakest Datacron game thanks to those FDCs. That might be a learning for me. Treesus, 13.2 mil. Lots of big boys here. This guy is more similar to my Datacron setup right now. So that's okay. Cis Death Trooper. We've got Mini Master Finn. Game of the Wind, Corrupted Force. 14 mil. God damn. God damn. Another Apocron over here. That is a good... Oh my god, this guy Datacrons. Holy cow, he's got all of the FDCs. And he's... Look at all these 9s and all of these 6s. My man messes around with Datacrons. This guy's the guy to beat, I think. There'll be... At least there's no GAC next week. Yeah, that is something, Rule of 2. That is something, bro. I have them all, but not at level 15. Yeah. Used to be in a guild with Beep Boop. Good dude. He was before my 2-year break. Fair play. Fair play. This guy's got a lot of Datacrons. He's got a lot of Datacrons as that Master Finn. And then we've got Getra Bros. Gertra Bros. 501st Unleashed. Huh. Haven't seen that in ages. 13.4. It's interesting seeing so many Gear 12s. You don't tend to see a lot of Gear 12s in this GP range. So he must have a lot of high relic characters. This guy's got good Datacrons as well. Alright, so I would say unequivocally, we've got a pretty tough bracket this go round. I think I'm out Datacroned in every angle. But we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. GAC has begun. Let's see. What's the update for? Don't know. No clue. I'm sure somebody will come in and be like, actually. Alright. Let's see what our opponent has set. We can start planning. I'm not going to start attacking just yet. I'm not going to start attacking just yet. We're just going to start planning for now, because we do have an update coming shortly. Okay, we've got the Sana. Thank you, BV. We've got the Sana and Chewie setup. Now, I know we can Malgus that one. Well, Malgus Malak it. We've got Trench over here with a Nucron. Sure, that's pretty reliable. Pretty easily done. And we've got a Malgus over here. That's interesting. What can we use against Malgus? Not sure. Not sure. We'll come back to Malgus. Ray with Ben and Ezra. We are probably going to... I'm not going to be slackering that. I can't slacker that today. What's the cron he's rocking? No extra health, which is great, but he does have the 15% extra max health and protection over here. Could you put the plan on screen? It's literally me just writing things down, guys. There's no real plan, as it were. TB Conquest weeks are rough. They are, Ribbon Blaster. I'm excited to see how... I'm excited to see how my new guild does in TB. Apparently we get 47 stars, which is huge. Have you seen the 100% counter for the Lord Vader Apocron? I haven't, Josh, no. Does Sidious work against a full-blown Zalbarcron? No idea. Never checked. What's his health like? Oh, he's got quite a bit of health. And good speed. He's modded well. He's modded well. So I'd be a little bit concerned about using Leia here. So let's check out. Somebody said something about a 100% Lord Vader clones counter. I haven't checked after the recent after the end of last week. Haven't checked what is supposedly a 100% counter there. So I'm just applying stuff. Nothing is 100%. I don't see anything as 100%. So there isn't one. Lord Vader plus Bane? Lord Vader plus Bane? Uh, 80%. 80%. I mean, 80% is pretty good. I think that's a really solid counter for anybody that doesn't have the dark side clones. Genuinely, I think it's a pretty good choice. If you don't have dark side clones, go for it. Because why not? If you do have dark side clones, I think it's more worthwhile keeping Lord Vader on defense with them. You know? Oh, excuse me. Lord of the Fly 320, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the tribe, buddy. Sid is 50% or worse versus Zalbar DC. Thank you, Ririk. We threw away round 1 already. Apparently Savage kills the troopers versus Treya counter. Already 2 and 4. You might as well 0 and 3 the last week. What about Seabane? Against... What are you talking about against Lord Vader? I think I would have seen if that was a thing. I have a feeling it won't be super great. Have a feeling it won't be super great. Yeah, like 30%. It's just... I feel like there's just too much damage on C. Oh, well, there's too much damage on the enemy team for us to realistically do it. We can't insta-kill them. So even if you hit ult, you won't be able to get rid of things like Apo, for example. And also, CX2 is going to start stealthed. You can't suck away their protection, so C's not going to gain bonus. He's not going to gain tankier. So... But, yeah. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. So, very, very interesting. We're going to need to get our thinking caps on for Ray Ezra. Now, there are definitely solutions to Ray Ezra. But this guy is balls to the walls, as it were. He has balls to the walls. I'm wondering if there is a C counter to this, truth be told, but I cannot remember. Slacker is obviously the easy choice, but I need to save Slacker for his Lord Vader. I am not messing around. Oh, well, there's Lord Vader. There's Lord Vader clones, so we're slackering this. Because that I believe has the highest success rate, and if nothing else, we should be able to kill the ads. So, Lord Vader clones, definitely where I'm going to be using my Slacker in the south. We've got Saw Luthen. We know we'll be using Dad Bod Boba there. That's Bodie Rook. Interesting. Saw Luthen, Bodie Rook. Okay. Then we've got Lord Vader. We'll Slacker it. We might have to clean up. Great Mothers. We'll DR Zalbar. Then we've got Afra. I have no idea what to use against Afra. Answers on a postcard, please, tribe. Malakos SK? Oh, what, you're talking about against Rey? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's, like, not great win rates. 42%. I think Leia is our best shot, but I have a feeling that all we're going to do is we're going to go in, we're going to miss the pop, and then it's going to go downhill. Bo-Katan Mandalore with Bamcron beats Lord Vader with Apocron. That sounds very much like it can beat it. Let's have a look. Let's see about Lord Vader over here. Lord Vader clones. Enter battle. Apply the Omicron. And apply the Apocron. And then check out Bo-Katan Mandalore. Bo-Katan Mandalore with Bam. A 2% win rate? I wouldn't say that's a high success rate. CS Darkus Malakos. The Rook! Huh? What about Rook? It's probably the first Bodie I've seen in GAC. Oh, Bodie Rook. My bad. Yeah. I've done it twice in GAC and once in TW. Good job. Slacker with B1 and Watt demolishes Rey Ezra. Yeah, I can't use Slacker. Yeah, well, according to those, hang on, let me apply the actual attacking Datacron. Yeah, there isn't a lot of data. There's 107 battles and it's got a 2.8% win rate. This is using Bo-Katan Mandalore, BAM, and IG2K. IG12. According to Insights, anyway. It's won 3 times out of 100. And one of them was a cleanup. The rest killed Lord Vader. They like sometimes they actually kill some units. So yeah, sometimes they kill some units. But on the whole, it's not like massively popular. You'll be running Seer on... I'll be running Seer on Lord Vader clones after the update. Can report back afterwards, but heading very reliable things? Hearing reliable things? What, are you talking like Seer, Starkiller, Malakos? Look at the JMK counter against Lord... JML counter against Lord Vader? Alright, hold on. Hold on, I have to rebuild this every single time I do this. Just to have a look. So I'm just putting in all this stuff here. So Jedi Master Luke. Like, there is no Jedi Master Luke comp that's winning against this team. No? Sorry, just need to reply to my man. Sorry guys, it won't be long. Okay. Slacker is great versus Ray Ezra. It is Lexicon, 100%. But again, like I said, I'm saving Slacker for Lord Vader. That's the most reliable counter that I can see. And JML counter, there's like a 2% win rate. From what I'm seeing, 0.4% win rate, 2% with Jedi Knight, Cal Kestis, and Luke, basically. And that's with the Jedi Knight, Cal Kestis, Kron. And some of those are multi-shot taps, multi-taps. JMK should take care of that, right? Opponent has R7 Apo with Apo Kron, no CX2. Who's the third? Who's the third? Anyway, let's continue to plan here. So Afra, I've no idea. I think this is the first time I've seen the Afra Kron on defense. There's definitely value to putting her on defense. It's kind of a double bluff, right? You have the Kron to dissuade people from setting Jabber on defense, and then you set her on defense and see what leave it to your opponent to deal with, you know? Jabber versus Afra. I do have Jabber on offense, so there is that. I mean, there are a couple of things, but they're all expensive. All expensive. Bo-Katan Mandalore does beat it, yeah. JML can beat it, which is nice. Bane obviously beats it, but we don't really want to be using Bane, do we? Seer Maul Malicos. JMK Cat beats it. I think my JMK is actually on defense. Sid beats the Afrocron. Not very reliably, it doesn't. Sidious has got a 30% win ratio versus level 15 Afrocrons. Ewok beats it, but you need an R9 Ewok Elder. Well, I don't have that yet. I do have JMK. I've got a lot of GLs, actually. I do have a lot of firepower. So far, we are looking at characters like Bo-Katan Mandalore, which is pretty expensive, but might be our best option. Or like JML, JKL, Cal Kestis. Intensify forward firepower. Would normal Mandalorians beat Afra? I don't know. They're going to take the first turn. They're going to increase cooldowns, which means no specials, which means you won't get the frenzy off. So that's something to consider, right? Sid beats a lot, but he can only beat one team. Yeah, out of 209 battles, Sid has won 30%. So he's won about 60. He's won about 60 battles versus a level 15 Afrocron. It obviously can work. Definitely can work. You wonder if Sid is still reliable versus Great Mothers? I mean, we can find out. That is where I plan on using DR Zalbar. Sidious is 90% win rate versus Great Mothers. It's about as effective as DR Lead. But obviously, Darth Vader Mission Zalbar is 100% effective. More or less. Afro uses special 1 on her first turn. Oh, does she farm? Is that set in stone, is it? I don't know what they're going to update, but they fixed some of the clone bugs. Lord Vader might even get stronger. Uh-oh. So I guess the question really is there value in me using Sidious versus Great Mothers to save DR Zalbar for something else? That's the real question. It might be, Steve. Maybe. Just Wampa Dadbod Boba? Nice. You've never seen her open with a second special, so we might be okay. I definitely have in Galactic Challenges. I've definitely seen her open with the cooldown decrease in Galactic Challenges, but I can't say in PvP because I never face her. Does Ezra's Omicron on Exile do anything in a raid lineup? Hell yeah, Alpaca. Hell yeah, bro. Mastery. Boatloads of mastery. Yeah? So, Exile over here. First time a Spectre ally gains and loses Exile, they also gain 5% mastery per relic level on them. He is a Spectre ally. Yeah, so he's going to gain 5% mastery for each relic level. If he's relic 9, he's going to gain 45% relic mastery, right? The first time a Spectre ally loses Exile, they gain an additional 30 speed. Okay? Ally gains and loses Exile. So when he gains it at the start of battle, he's going to gain 45% mastery. When he loses it, he's going to gain another 45% mastery, and he's also going to gain 30 speed. So, yes, Exile does a lot on a raid team. Only for him, granted, but he is an evasion mastery character, so at Relic 9, his base dodge is like 25% or something like that. He's immediately going to gain mastery bonuses from Ray's leadership, like 30%, so he's probably pushing around like 28% evasion. He's going to gain the Exile, giving him 45% additional mastery, so you're already talking like, I don't know, 35% dodge. If he loses Exile, he's going up to like 40% dodge. It gets ridiculous. Yeah, it does a lot, guys. It does a lot. Yeah. That Exile Omicron is huge. Thanks, Wolfie. Okay, and then we've got... Oh! That's really interesting. That's a really interesting Glat. I don't think I've ever seen Glat what? Sabine. I feel like C trumps that all day long. I feel like C just dismantles this. Go in with, like, C Armorer GBA, get the triple stacks, link and link, and then you win, right? I feel like. Although she does gain bonus protection, doesn't she? So maybe it's the bonus protection stacking. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe. I'll check anyway. So, Ahsoka, Sabine, Wat Tambor. What's on the cron? 25% turn meter. She's got some health. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. What's reliable here? Leia trumps it. Yeah. See what Armorer was beating it. Bo-Katan has no chance. So that's fine. Also, JMK Cat. High success rates. Yeah. So I think C Armorer GBA should be fine there. Yeah, I think C Armorer GBA will be the one that I use there. Get that triple stack of Beskar. And have some fun, I guess. Okay. So I think tentatively speaking... we could be okay. I could even just go see Armorer what? Just go for the... Yeah, I might just go for the full thing. The full shebangy. See Armorer what against this? Because I'm not going to use what elsewhere. I might as well get the double bubble. You know, no debuffs for my C. Maximum, hopefully maximum recovery. We'll go the whole hog, I think. We'll go the whole hog. See what Armorer. That opens up Bo-Katan Mandalore to be used here. We can either use Sidious or we can use DR Zalbar here. I guess I want to check to see what does DR Zalbar beat. You know? What does DR Zalbar mission beat with the FDC? Where can I get value out of that? I'll be curious to know. So, Great Mothers, obviously. Reaver kicks Reaver's ass. Rex 5's fine. Finn Zori. Enoch. Not great against Queenie. Beats Tuskens. Beats Starkiller. Also beats that Sana team at the top. Beats Trench teams. Okay, so yeah, it'll beat any sort of tanky team. Any sort of tanky team, it'll take them out. Alright, that's fine. Balin's on defense, Narth. Balin's on defense, boy. So yeah, okay, cool. I think for the whole, we've got an attack plan. We have an attack plan. Definitely want to see what's on the back wall. Definitely want to see, because like you can DR Zalbar that as well. Thank you so much for the follow there, Fred9382. Hope you're having a good time, buddy. I don't need a backup plan for Great Mothers. I have a backup plan for Great Mothers. If our Sidious fails, even though it's like a 90% win ratio, it can still fail. We do still have DR Zalbar to deal with the Great Mothers. So we've got our options. What bundle should you buy? Resistance Rising or Supreme Leader? Entirely up to you. They're both great unlocks. Slacker is probably better overall. How many Omicrons does Ben Solo need? I would say 2 at the very minimum. 2 at the minimum. You don't necessarily need his Omicron on... I can't remember which one it is. I'm pretty sure you want like the Forced Dyad one. Is it Family Legacy you don't need? No. Obscured. Ben Solo's cool Galactic attack. Instead deal true damage. I mean, that's still really good. I'll be honest. Redeemed. Yeah, they're all great. They're all really great. So you definitely want Forced Dyad. That's kind of the minimum. Redeemed to have him attack, his attacks ignore protection can be really... Because if you mod this guy for damage, he does a lot of frickin' damage. This Family Legacy, attacking under protection, AoE, Armor Shred, his special damage can ramp pretty damn high. 19k special damage? Not bad. Not bad. The update is supposed to be like any second now. I don't want to do an attack and lose the battle because of an update. How am I going to fight Reyes Raben? That's a good question. What do we put down for Reyes Raben? We didn't come up with the team in the end. Tentatively, we can do Seer Malicos Starkiller. It's not great win rates, admittedly. We also have Leia, so we might have to multi-tap it. We might have to multi-tap it. Alternatively... Our choice, basically, our Slacker is being pulled in 2 different directions, right? Slacker is being pulled in 2 different directions. It either has to go to Lord Vader or has to go to the Rey Ezra. So if I can find a way of closing both of those circles without dropping a battle, that would be huge. But Lord Vader is the sketchier counter, is the harder counter to win. Why did we get 3-3v3s in a row? Because that's how it goes, Scott. You have a championship, which is 3 weeks of GAC. It's always going to be 3-3v3s, 1 week off, then 3 weeks of 5v5, then 1 week off. That's how championships go. That's my A plan. I got 48 Calcestus shards from 12 Cantina battles. Huge, Johnny. I'm missing 40 aero magnifiers for profundity. You'll get there, Brute. You can Ufu Razor. You can. You can. It's like a 42% win rate. It's not easy, but it can be done. Yeah, 100%. Because don't forget, this guy is rocking pretty much all of the Ommis. He's rocking pretty much all of the Ommis. He's got Relic 9 on his Ezra. They've got, you know, well modded. This is not going to be a cakewalk. You know, R9 rate, R8, R9, triple Ommi over here, double Ommi over here. He's probably missing the obscured. No, he's actually missing redeemed, so he can't attack under protection. That's nice. Let's see if that changes anything. It doesn't really change a lot. It doesn't really change a whole lot. Yeah, no, it's a tough old business, especially when they're rocking like Relic 9s down here. Especially when they're rocking Relic 9s. They've got the extra bulk as well. So I'll probably what I'll probably do is I'll probably go in first with Seer Malicos. We might need a clean up with Leia. You know, it's not going to be that's not going to be a cakewalk. Just smashed a Saw Luthen Bays team with all the bells and whistles. Smashed it for 68 with Dadbod, Boba, and Fennec. Let's go. Hell yes, Essex. That's exactly what I'm going to be using against it later. Ha ha. That is the way, bro. That is the way. Okay, so 154 people watching, but only 33 likes. Ladies and gentlemen of the tribe on YouTube, do your boy Scribe just a little bit of a favor and hit that like button right this second, right now. On. I want to see that number pump up. We've got to at least hit 50 likes on the stream. Please, guys. Yes, he did, Citizen Gope. 100%. It's down here in the south. So he's got the full R9 whammy going on with the Omicron and the Apocron. So that's a full jobby right there. I've just noticed this is actually a Bodie Rook cron. I have no idea what this does. I have no idea what this does. I assumed it was the... I fully assumed that it was the Sorcron. If the allied leader is a rebel fighter, whenever a rebel fighter ally gains or loses turn meter or a bonus turn, they recover that much health and protection. Whenever an enemy loses turn meter, they take 10% of their max health as true damage. Whenever Bodie Rook uses a basic ability, the target enemy loses 30% turn meter, which can't be resisted. Oh, okay. If Bodie Rook is defeated while another rebel fighter ally is active, he revives with 50% health and takes a bonus turn. You have to kill Bodie last. That's painful. When they defeat an enemy, they take a bonus turn and bulk. The likes are hidden by chat. No. Hey, Jasper, how you doing, buddy? 55 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Gas not prevent him reviving? Gas does prevent him reviving, yeah, for sure. I mean, it can be fully prevented, but we're using Dadbod Boba anyway, so you know that'll still smash it, I'm sure. Ho ho ho! What do we have here? Felragon with a subscription over there. Tier 1, thank you so much, good sir. Appreciate you. Slowly farming as usual. That's the way, Christian, mate. That's the way, bro. Hey, Derby, thank you, my brother. How you doing, Papa Derby? All right, guys, should we get cracking? Shall we get cracking? I know that there's an update coming, but I feel like we could be waiting around with our dicks in our hands for a long time, waiting for that to happen. So, I'm ready to rock and roll if you guys are. We'll tentatively do a battle or two, you know? We'll just ease it in. Just gotta warm it up first. Gotta warm it up. Alright. I think we start off with Dadbod Boba. Going up against this Sorcron. Saw might be bald, but he's not beautiful like me. Oh, I need to sneeze. And he has to have that respirator thing. So, I mean, obviously, it's not a great time for Saw. He's going to make for Saw company. No content update? What? Hang on. Have they posted something about game news? Free gifts and early access content now available. New Lightspeed bundles are available? What? But we've already done that. Warm up with your newest cron. Hang on. Let's just double check. Let's just go ahead and purchase this. Yeah, okay. So it's not kicking me out yet. We're going to go in. We're going to go in, and we're going to take down that Sorcron. Sorcron? It's not Sorcron. That Bodie Cron. I've never even seen Bodie. I don't even know what he does. Nobody does. It's mysterious. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to rock this joint. Bringing in Dad Bod Boba, featuring the Dad Bod, the gut that you oh so deserve and want. Old and busted up Beskar and rather beautiful Fennec over here, gonna kick the crap out of 3 old dudes. 3 old dudes. Let's do this. Go. Alright, all we know is that Bodie Rook is going to revive if he has allies. He's always going to have allies, so, well, I guess we're just going to go ahead and gain some turn meter over here. Saw's going to throw some bombs on us because he is basically a terrorist. Let's be honest. He's basically a terrorist. Alright, we're going to punch people in the gut. We're going to punch people in the gut, and that's 1 rebel trooper down. Ah, yeah. The fear? I don't want the fear or the loathing in Las Vegas. Let's go ahead and... Ooh... Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this for some AoE turn meter. AoE turn meter coming out on Fennec. You can kill her once, just don't kill her twice. That's the rule, okay? Kill her once. Okay, Saw Gerrera, your days are numbered. Oh, come on, baby. We need more damage than that. I asked for more damage than that. Punch him in the gut. Oh, come on. That's just not enough damage coming out here. We should get the Bounty Hunter's Resolve once again. The heal. Oh, Saw, you're not looking so pretty. Oh, get wrecked, nerd. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, Bodie, no. Be quiet. Be quiet, Bodie. You're the pilot. Go in the cockpit. Stupid pilot. Nailed it! Absolutely flipping nailed it, guys. We did it. He's the Rook from chess. Could be. Could be. Could be. It's not Saw's fault he has asthma. It might be. I have no idea. And yet you have his Zeta. I do. I have his Zeta for meme reasons. Hey, what's going on, Dancing? How you doing, bro? Bodie on a Saw team kind of feels like an insult added to injury. Yeah. The thing is, it's still got Luthen in the team, so it's like, it's still going to be good. The pilot with no ships. 0 ships. He is the pilot with no ship. Kick him in the balls! Alright. That was a solid start. Is Marauder the best ship in the game? No. The Leviathan is. The Marauder is pretty damn good, though. It's very good. It is Saw's fault he has asthma. If you watch Andor, you'll understand why. I've been waiting for it all to come out. I've been waiting for it to all come out before I watch it. Rather than piecemeal it. That's just what I've been doing. Plus, I've been away so many times. So, no spoilers in the chat, please. Okay. Okay. So, I think we're going to tentatively try and whip out the old Sidious over here. Now, this might cost us, but I think it'll be kind of fun to try out anyway, right? You know what I mean? Iden's ship was decent too. Yeah, the TIE Defender is still a very, very good ship. It's just, as usual, metas sort of come and go, and viabilities of ships kind of wane and wax, as it were, so... Yeah. Alright, Sidious. He is the Senate. I am the Senate. Trench has to be the biggest loser in the game. Total failure of a Conquest unit, gets a good Datacron for himself and still sucks. And then he's an Admiral without a capital ship so far. So far. Alright. It's just the meta change, Scott. Alright. Let's see how Sidious gets on. It makes me nervous. It really makes me nervous. But, you know, there are some good win rates from what I recall. There are some good win rates. I'm just going to double check it. I'm pretty sure he's still like 90% win rate versus these. So, do they have a 25% Theorycrafting? Oh, of course, no. They've got the other thing, right? So Sid has got 90% win rate here. All right. Send it. It makes me nervous. We've got 3, 4, 5. She's gone. Woo! All right. We just need to... It's a race against time right now. 6! Good. I think we got it. I think we got it. Unclench. Unclench. The Senate. The Senate still shows it's got strength, taking out those old witches from foreign planets. They can't come in here and claim the Senate. No. I am the Senate. You will die. Good. Oh, baby. Whew. Nailed it. Narth Dialis reporting back from Seer on Lord Vader clones. Disgustingly easy. Were you facing off against full Relic 9 omicrons with Apocron? And when you say Seer, you're talking Seer Starkiller Malicos, right? I just want to make sure I've got all the parameters here. Seer, Malicos, Starkiller? Yes, please. Yeah, please do. Please do, Narth. Because it's got a 57% win rate. 57%, which, you know, could be worse. Full R9. Good. Good. I want to see a worst case scenario. Thank you, Narth. Appreciate you, dude. We senated all over their face. Sidious turned up and said, "It's senating time!" And then just senated all over the place. Yeah. Alright, okay, whilst that's doing, let's go ahead and whip out the old geriatric with his Kiras, Armorer, and what? These guys, they're just a lovely couple. They're a lovely couple. I mean, that could be quite useful. I'd quite like something that gives me ramping damage and stuff. For C. I know that there is one. Right? Like over here. Darkseid starts their turn with 2 buffs that can be dispelled. Gain 5% offense stacking. I feel like this will be useful because we should be able to ramp up enough offense over time, right? C's best buddies, indeed. And this has got a decent amount of protection. So the idea is to try and get triple stacks of Beskar and armor tech over here. Tank tech, right? Alright, let's go for it. Just go ahead and apply this. We need to get this to triple. Let's go ahead and link you. Thank you. Totally gonna go ahead and put the armor shredder Reno. Sure. Now we play the waiting game. Triple. Alright. Let's get back up. Come on. Do what we can. Let's get more armor shreds on her. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I'll link you. I'll actually link over to what again? I don't know why. I think he's going to ramp my mastery a little bit quicker thanks to all the bonus turns. Just a basic. Why not? Just gonna put it on auto basic for a little bit. I wanna have them have everything sucked off. I want them all sucked off. Okay. And then I'm gonna relink. You. And you. And I want to absorb all of her protection before we go into ult. Full auto. See how we get on. See how we get on. Good? Yeah, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Totally fine. She hit her ult. Just tickle her. Tickle her to death. And back. I really feel like I should have put heal tech over here. Should have put the heal tech rather than the weapons tech. Because then I wouldn't be hurting myself true damage and she'd be recovering. But, hey ho. There we go. No problem at all. No problems at all here. We didn't even lose what? Banging, guys. Banging. Yeah, no, you don't have to hold off on ults. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong. It's nice because it's easier to ramp mastery, right? But that worked perfectly fine against a relatively strong team, I would say. So, pretty good success ratios there. Alright, let's go and check out this this video over here. We just have a video to check out real quick. So this over here was R9 Lord Vader with R9 clones and the CX2 Omi. We've got R8s and R9s. Was that all Omis over here? Hang on, let's also check out that Datacron. What's he rocking with? Dark Side Allies, okay, turn meter on specials, bit of crit damage, bit of armor pen, bit of protection. Let's see. Going up against Lord Vader. He does have Relic 9 on Malicos, which is kind of huge. So let's see how it goes. Whole enemy team basically goes first. It's kind of nice that they disarmed on Seer rather than anybody else. Start off with the AoE and then the rocks. Boom, boom. Go ahead and jump a little bit more. We've got Order 66 over there on Malicos. Throw the canister, is it? Boop it. So it's just going standard stuff, throw in rocks, hopefully get rid of CX2. Not quite. Not quite getting rid of CX2. He's a chunky boy. That CX2 is chunky, dude. A basic. Basic, basic, and basic. We're about to get some more Order 66, I think, on Seer. Ooh, having the damage decreased on Malicos as well, that kind of sucks. Is he going to call it in now, or is he going to save it? Probably use the Dispel all the buffs, I guess. Oh, no. He's going in. Oh, the AoE stun is kind of nice, I suppose. That Lord Vader is chunky, bro. So hard to get through him. Throwing it out. Still not gotten through the CX2 either. The counterattacks are kind of huge, though. Counterattacks are kind of huge. Lord Vader's gone. Wow, 2 minutes. 2 minutes it took. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then it's just down to throwing the lightsaber. That's a chunky CX2, bro. That is real chunky. Okay, so it can work, theoretically speaking, right? Obviously, we've just seen. Missed out on one banner. That is the big team, guys. Super sketch until the ship is pulled from the sky. It feels like you need time to ramp. You need time to ramp just a little bit, get the ball moving a smidge. I think, you know, we obviously can't go one battle and be like, yeah, it works totally, 100% of the time. You know, ratios are showing it's got about a 56% win rate. We were going to take in Slacker. Slacker has got about only a slightly higher win rate, truth be told. The Starkiller Relic, I think that was Relic 7 or Relic 8, but his Malicos was R9. Starkiller was... Starkiller was 8, Malicos was 9. So, you know, and he had all of the Ommis. So he's got more relics than us as well. He's definitely got more relics than us, because ours are certainly not that chunky. We're 7 and 8. We do have all the Ommis. And he had a dark side turn metacron, essentially. So basically, he started off with a 15% turn meter for dark side. Got some crit damage. Crit damage is almost useless. Offense and protection is nice. We've got some health, we've got some offense, we've got some protection and armor pen, so maybe that one. %16 health, 22% protection. I mean, almost that one is better, because it's got more survivability. Why is... so, as soon as you drop anybody below 80% max health, they have crit hit immunity, so you can't crit them. So it's not that it's useless, it's just its use is incredibly limited, versus Lord Vader in particular. Right. It's almost this one is the best one, just because it's got health and protection, but it doesn't have a whole lot of extra offense. This one's got armor penetration, which would be useful. And this one's got some more protection, but we want more health, really, I think. I'm kind of tempted to go for this one, to be honest. It's got offense and protection. You can use the buffs level 3 too. I just went with the highest armor pen possible. Gotcha. Well, this has got some armor pen and some additional offense, and offense would be quite useful because obviously it doesn't worry about crit damage. I don't know if I've got the stacking... I think I used my only stacking damage one, unfortunately. It's got 36% health. I still prefer this one, I think. That's a good point, Karth. That's a good point. All right. Okay, guys. I think we just try it. I'm not super comfortable with this. Not super hopeful that this is going to work. But I think we just have to send it. Right? I think we just have to send it and pray. Just double check to make sure I've actually got some mods. Yeah, I got some mods. All right. Let's do this. Fingers crossed, tribe. Sending in the unaligned force users. Counterattacks coming in. Let's immediately get rid of buffs. Hit those counters. Don't like the damage reduction immediately on my Malicos. Go ahead and whip out a special over here. I'm just going to throw the rocks right now. Start getting some AoE damage out there. Yeah, we're going to start building up. Build it up, Buttercup. That's real scary on that Starkiller. Alright. That damage immunity coming in clutch. We are 19, so I'm just going to basic here. Come on. No, no. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's totally okay. No, no, no. We should get a bonus turn here. Oh, look at that. 99? That could be real big problems. We should get a bonus turn here. Don't kill Starkiller. Oh, God. Yeah, no, we're screwed. Yeah, totally screwed. Saw it happen. Saw it happen. Well, it was worth a try, guys. It was worth a try. 99 stacks. We needed one more hit, damn it. Oh, that's so painful. That is so painful. Okay, so that puts us in a really bad position. That puts us in a really bad position. Let's go after Afra now. Let's go after Afra. And who are we going to take? Bo-Katan Mandalore. Bo-Katan Mandalore. Let's get the map. Ah. Okay. So I think it's going to be Paz and Grogu. I feel more comfortable going Bam and Grogu. I mean, that's quite nice, truth be told. Oh, yeah, we got pretty hard luck there on Starkiller at the end, which is a shame. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do, guys? What can you do? Okay, well, she was able to loop us anyway and increase our cooldown, so that's great. I don't like this at all. No, 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 indeed. Alright. Let's go ahead and just... Let's think about survival. Survival of the fittest first. Definitely want to kill everything we possibly can as quickly as we possibly can. Oh, the stun. Oh, my lord! What the deuce? What? What the fuck just happened, guys? What the fuck just happened? Oh my lord. Like, he just one-shot my Bo-Katan. He's just like, no, I don't like your face. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this Trip Zero. Too much bonus protection. Like, alright, okay. Well, screw this. That's probably the GAC, like, lost. That was a proper yeet skeet. Now, the only benefit is they can't revive what's his face now, because I killed him with whistling birds. So, he can't revive, which is something. But still. But still. God damn. It was lucky we had that damage immunity. Because that guy is insane. It's official. He is insane. I mean, she's just going to revive him. All right. Well, I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting that to go far smoother. Fuck, guys, we're in trouble here. We are in trouble here. We're in so much danger. Just losing everything at the moment. Okay. Okay. Hand shoes on defense, Burrito. That's not going to be helpful. I mean, we could have a tank revive just to bring him back once. I think I want the armor pen. Does Treya do anything against no Ben Ray? Ooh, I don't know, Smeagol. I genuinely don't know. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. This is... I have a feeling that this is going to suck donkey balls, but we've also kind of got to do it. I'm just going to control Apo if I can. And if we can sap his mastery constantly, that would also be pretty amazing. It'd be great if we could pull back some of those stacks as well. This time? Cool. Work on Lord Vader, I guess. Here comes the ults. If we lose crew now, we're not going to get that revive. That was pointless. I should have really sucked off over here. Yeah, no revive anyway. Get me into ult. I'm so... Yeah, it's okay, Narth. I knew what I was risking. I knew what I was risking. Sucky, sucky. We have to hope we can get back into ult. I can't believe we haven't even killed that one Apo just yet. That's kind of scary, no lie. This ain't looking pretty. Let me have another turn, please, Jesus. This ain't working. There's no way this is working right now. It was Crew, Wolfie. I'm pretty sure Crew had the best success rates on Swigger.gg, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Crew had 20%, nearly 20% better win rates on average. Damn. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good at all, guys. We're going to have to rethink game plan here. We need some way of piecemealing it. And I don't know how. You ended up having to two-shot this with Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, then clean up with Bo. How did you get kills with Jedi Master Luke? Were you able to take out Lord Vader? Doesn't Slack have a hard time already? No, Slack is fine against Lord Vader, generally speaking. Perhaps the difference is in relics. Starkiller Marikos was much more marginal. Yeah, yeah. I thought you couldn't kill Apo. Oh no, wait, if you're using a Galactic Legend, it's fine, isn't it? Yeah. But let's not forget, they are fully R9'd, guys. Alright, we'll try JML here. We'll try JML. We might as well. We might as well try JML. Yeah, this GAC has not gone friendly. This is the first time facing a proper kitted out Lord Vader clones. So let's go in with the boom. Let's just bring it right back to JML immediately. It's like I feel like I can't actually do any damage to them. Oh. Can I insta-kill Apo now? Can I insta-kill Apo now? I think I can, right? Or is he immune to insta-kills? I don't think he is he? Yeah, instant defeat immunity. Yeah, okay. So, even if we were to do that... Yeah. Even if we were to do that, it wouldn't really help us. So, we're just going to have to focus down Apo, because we need to kill somebody, don't we? Okay, good. That's better than a kick in the dick. He also has instant defeat immunity, apparently. Makes sense. I don't know why I'm bothering to attack Nightfall Trooper, but... At least we got rid of the Apo. That is wild, guys. That is so tough. That is so tough. So tough. But now... I guess I could JMK cat it? I'm using all of my GLs to try and tackle this one guy. God damn. That is rough, bro. Rough. Okay. Okay. So, obviously, we still have this to deal with. We're going to have to try and layer that and hope. Layer and hope. I don't like my odds there either. I don't like my odds there at all. Okay. So let's go in with show cleanups. Yeah, Bo is good at the cleanup, but obviously we used Bo earlier to awful effect. Obviously Bane works, but then we're just chipping away more and more at very, very useful things. Just having a look and seeing what our options are. Not many, truth be told. Not many options available to us, guys. Any gold teams that could beat a fully relic Padme team? Snips and Anakin. Do you mean by gear 12? By gold, do you mean gear 12? It feels like JMK Cat would be the safest option here. But I'm throwing everything at this one wall. And the best bet is to use Mace here. Yeah, we're just not going to mess around. We're just not going to mess around. Let's just send it in. Just try and build this up as much as possible. Constantly try to increase the mastery. That's so painful, man. That is so painful. Stupid evasion mastery characters. Alright, we should definitely win from here. But all the same. All the same. Armor shred. Just do all of the good business. Keep on ramping the mastery on the R9 kitty cat. Here's the ult that he gets. Let's keep on doing this actually. Let's forget about Mace. Let's forget about it. Come on. Oh, good dodge, man. keep Mace in the business right about now. Oh, stop dodging, you piece of crap. Stupid evasion. I really don't want to lose Kitty Cat. Famous last words. Famous last words. I really don't want to lose my cat. Immediately loses cat. Let's get rid of the buffs. Oh my god. Please stop missing, JMK! You blind bastard! He didn't even have the buffs that time, he just full odds missed. We're gonna lose from here. Fuck my life, man. How many times, JMK? You blind bastard! It was only a short ult. Like, if I'd have just landed that hit, we would have survived. We would have beaten him. God damn it, man. What a stupid fucking chain of events. Oh my god. You absolute prick, JMK. Great. What a prick. So, even against the solo Lord Vader, I'm pretty sure you can't take anything drastically undermanned. We could try and take it like Imp Troopers, but I reckon we'll get our shit stomped. More Mandos? More Mandos might work. Accuracy arrow, just like Fennec. I don't think I've ever given Fennec an accuracy arrow. Yeah, it's just hard to have JMK modded great with an accuracy arrow. Painful to watch, yeah, for sure. Yeah. LASIK wasn't covered in the Jedi Order health insurance. It certainly wasn't. Right, we're just going to try stupid stuff now. We're just going to try stupid stuff at this point. Right, okay. I'm just going to go anything that's got offense, I guess. Sure. Let's just see if we can do anything here. So let's just hope he doesn't daze. Okay, great. Oh, we've got dots, obviously. Come on. Come on. Please chew through the Lord Vader. Ah! Yes! I was close. I was this close. Got him! Oh my lord. Alright, okay. Jesus, guys. What a messy, messy affair. Alright, what do we do against Fennec clear up? Never a doubt. Never a doubt, guys. Never a doubt. Oh my lord. I don't even know what to use. Yeah, no Omicron, and it didn't matter. Somehow this team beat my Bo-Katan Mandalore. They won, like the summoned unit just one-shot Bo-Katan Mandalore. Just went whoop, and she died. They're on defense, Boto. Right. I don't know. I genuinely, I don't know. Maybe we could use like a Bosk Grief Mando setup? Not bad, Badge. They can't do worse than Bo. I mean, they could. They could certainly try. Ramps damage off of the Siphon. But sometimes if it lands that juicy crit, it can be just game over straight away. If I've got a... Tank Revive could be useful, but it might be better to have... Actually, I think I will go in with Tank Revive. Yeah. Anakin kills her? Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yeah, why not? I never use Qui-Gon anymore. Never do this anymore. Start with 25% turn meter. I don't think that really is helpful. I think this is fine. It's got some crit damage, it's got some armor pen. Go for it. Yeah, pretty cheap. I mean... Call him in. Oh, no, that was the Dispel. Damn it. Poker! God, she is so chunky. How chunky is this girl? There's the revive. Alrighty. Oh, the cooldown increase happens afterwards. Got it. Alright, let's see that back wall. How screwed are we? Okay, back wall is pretty light. Back wall is pretty light. We've got a GG team. Got this, got that, and a rattle-a-tat. Okay. The real thing that's going to determine whether or not we can actually do anything here now is going to be, what can we do against Ray? What can we do against Ray? If we can... How does Jabba do against Ray Ezra? I have no idea. It's probably not great, I imagine. Probably not great, I imagine, but I have Jabba and I never have him on offense. So, Force Dyad. Exile. Boom. Okay, so... Usually if you don't see Jabba in the first page, he's just not that good against Ray. So let's find out. Yeah, Jabba's trash against this. Okay, fine. So, we could go in with a standard layer setup here. Standard layer setup. And we just have to hope. Now, we have got enough... I mean, there's not resistance pen, so we can either go for crit damage or offense. Crit damage, we've got 50%. That's also got 10% offense, or alternatively, offense, 25%. I imagine this is actually our best bet. Starting with 25% turn meter. That could actually help there. That could help. More turn meter towards Drogon. Opponent placed Jabba and Sword teams. Where would I use Scion of Django? If you don't have another Jabba solution, I'd use it there. I do not still have JML, no. And JML is not very good against Ray in 3s. And I imagine it's terrible versus Ezra. You can't call it to assist against him or anything. One shot with JML, but they didn't have an R9 CX2. Yeah, it usually makes a pretty big difference. Okay. Right. So. Fingers crossed here, ladies and gentlemen. Fingers crossed. Try and see if we can stun him? Of course not. We didn't even get the opportunity to stun. I just want to put as much damage as possible into this guy. Yes! Nailed it! That's all we needed. That is all we needed. Just one-tap the Ezra. If you can one-tap the Ezra, generally speaking, you're going to be okay. Whew. There's the whirlwind. Just eat it. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't want to trigger another whirlwind. Good. Let's get her nice and low. Wonderful. Can we stun Ben? Nice. I probably should have used the middle ability there, but hey-ho. Got her. Got her! Alright, one battle at least went well. One battle at least went well. Oh my god. Oh my god. I used Hoda to grab health back and his damage when using the coin. Gotcha. Gotcha! Okay. Good. We have done literally some things. We've managed to clear some teams. What a terrible, terrible start to this GAC this was, guys. Oh my lord. Absolutely awful. So, Enoch. I'm pretty sure Gungans do great there. Then we've got Kira. GG. Hera. And then Dash Han Chewy. Which we know we can Treya, right? So we can Treya that. Not sure, not sure. I'm pretty sure that we were going to like Malgus the Sana, right guys? Sana Han Chewy. With the Sanacron. I imagine this is like evasion, 25% turn meter, all that good business. This is the pretty standard setup for this defensive team. Yeah, Malgus it is. So we can Malgus this. We'll figure something else against Trench. Get that Sith Empire rolling. Rolling in the deep. Do I have another tank revive, I wonder? I do! Choose another tank revive. Still no update. No update as of yet. Let's send it. Sana, bringing her husband out of retirement. That was real mean, buddy. That was real mean, Han. Hands off, buddy. Okay, big hit. Nice amount of doubt. I really shouldn't have taken in Basti, should I? I should have just left Basti out completely. I'd love it if they would actually, you know, like, trigger a thingy over here on Malak so that I can do some sucky suck action. Lost Basti over there. Ah, there we go. The sucky suck action. That's exactly what I was going for. Yeet! Oh, come on, Han. Play nice. Get rid of Han. Wonderful. We got it. Suck 'em dry, baby. Sometimes you gotta suck Han. Sometimes you gotta suck Chewy. It depends who's available, you know? That's what really matters. That's what truly matters. Is the friends we made along the way. Suck it. Let's be honest, it's not going to come down to banners. This GAC is not coming down to banners, so I don't think we have to worry about that. Oh, dear me. Dear me. Okay, so let's take a look at this Malgus. He's got Malgus Marauder and Talon over here. I imagine this is a tank revive. It is a tank revive, Kron. And is he rocking all triple ommies? No, just two of them. Which two has he got? Okay, he doesn't have deprived senses. No, his senses are not depraved at all. Unfortunately, it's asking for a lot of things that we have already burned. Naturally. Afra's got a 60% win ratio. Great Mothers. Oh no, Great Mothers is on defense. Damn it. Ho hum shuffle bum. Ho hum shuffle bum. What do we have available, guys? Do you reckon DR Zalbar works? I think we'll have the damage output. Do I recommend the May the 4th Ascension pack? I can't remember, Isaac. Honestly, I cannot remember. I have a feeling that we might make that work with DR Zalbar. The death mark will stop the revive as well, right? I think we give it a try. We're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel now. So, I think it's time for the Hail Marys to begin. The Hail Marys begin. Welcome back, honey. Get the fear and loathing. Let's immediately go with the armor shreds. Come on. Nice. The blind coming in clutch. That's a lot of dots that these guys have got. 22. 22 dots right now. Alright, let's keep the fear going. Let's keep them nice and controlled. He had the death mark for the briefest, for the flashest of flashes. Alright, great. Let's armor shred him up. That looks like a game to me. Nice! Diaz Alba. Diaz Alba actually getting some work done. I like it. I like it a lot. So what do we got? We got a Trench Newtu Duke. And it's got a Nucron over here. Okay. So the Nucron, it's got all the buffs in the business. Excuse me, apologies. They've got the blind level 6. That sounds irritating. Blind, and then they gain the buffs in the level 3. Okay. We could Africron it. Africron? Let's go ahead and Africron it. Ladies and gentlemen of the tribe. Let's get it rolling in here. I can't believe how sideways this GAC has gone. This GAC has gone so sideways. But we did go 3-0 last week, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. Alright. Let's suck them dry. Let's call in our boy. Let's immediately get the torture. Ooh, nearly got rid of Trench there. Burn him down. Painful for you. Ah. Ah. Oh, dodge. Just basic him. I've had some pretty bad luck with these evasions recently, haven't I? Good stuff. After putting in work. Give you like 10k crystals and 17 zetas? I see. Everything is subjective in value. It depends on how much value you place on 10k crystals and 17 zetas. 10k crystals is quite a lot. You know, that's like half a volt. Just over half a volt. So that's, you know, at least $50 already. So I haven't faced this. I've set this on defense myself, but I've not faced it. 25% turn meter at the start. That's the same Datacron I'm using, actually. I need something that's, like, very accessible. That's going to beat this. CLS Hand Chewy apparently does good. CLS C3PO Chewbacca. This one over here. I'm probably just going to go with this. Yeah, DTMG does pretty good here, but I want to use DTMG for one of these Scoundrel Evasion Crons in the back wall. So, let's go, I guess. Let's go and hope. This has still got a 77% win rate. Please don't go immediately after new backer. Alright. Let's immediately recover. Kind of want to go after the old biddy. Oh my. How dare you? Gone big hits. Oh, the cleanse, really? I was like, yeah, it's fine. She's stunned and controlled and all this sort of good business. And then Keller and Beck is like, I think I'm just going to cleanse everybody now. Let's get that recovery going. Let's strip back the turn meter on this dude. Shakti, don't be that irritating person. My goodness, indeed. Got him. All right, Beck. Calm down. Let's blind him for a little bit. Here's the recovery. Ek, 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 ek. Nice and blinded. Blind him again. Flip it on back and reverse it all the same. Strip away that turn meter. Yes, there we go. Let's just keep him blinded forever. And now let's master system. Adam! You never heard new backer before. Yeah, he's not new anymore, let's be honest. He's not new anymore, but we could call him new backer if we want. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your world behind. And if your friends don't dance, and if they can dance, then they're no friend of mine. Alright. Chewie didn't get the medal. The older people, it was the new Chewbacca, indeed. Now it's just Chewpio. Backpacker is another one, Sathi. You can call him Backpacker. You know, because he's got the backpack. Alright, I guess we're going to levy this. We're going to levy this. We're going to leverage our levies. Right about now. Levy this bad mama jama. Let's go for it and hope for the best. 3 back. 3 back. Tree backer. Alright. So let's just build it up. No scimitar for this matchup. Just basics until we get rid of stuff and things. The tenacity. I do absolutely adore it. I do absolutely adore it when they just exclusively go for my boy over here. Okay, now we can do the AoE. There's the tenacity downs. There's the thermals. Lovely. There's the proper first reinforcement, Xanadu blood. Thankfully, they are all stealthed. All dazed, rather. Ooh. I love it when we get close. Pretty sure we can kill... Yeah, I was going to say. Pretty sure we can get rid of both of them there. All good in the hood. Of course you get the double tap. You absolute gremlin. You're a gremlin, Xanadu blood. Always getting that double tap, guys. With triple drops, what do you recommend farming? Whatever you need, but very important to get lots of signal data in my book. In my book, signal data is king. But generally speaking, yes, you farm what you need. So if you need Kyrotech, you farm Kyrotech. If you need shards, you farm the shards. But you'll always need signal data. So farm lots of signal data. Solid win. 75 banners there. Got him. Client must be restarted. Okay. Let's see if we need to get a restart. It's not pushing it live for me just yet. Not yet for us. Not yet for us. Yeah, so, Melk, you shouldn't need Scimitar in Triple Attacker. In Levy versus Exec. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and negotiate our way through this one then. We'll negotiate our way through this one. See if we can get this going correctly. Was not expecting this setup. I assumed it was standard negotiator. There we go, we've got the triple. We just need a big hit coming out of fives right about now. Come on, fives, don't fail me now, buddy. Boom! Ah, got most of them. Oh, come on, if it wasn't for the crit hit immunity. If it wasn't for the crit hit immunity. Alright. Summon them in. Cleanse it all off. Let's see how we're looking. Yeah, we're looking okay, aren't we? Don't be that guy. Just get rid of him. Just get rid of him. 75. Love it. Alrighty then. And then we've got Profound Titties. And once again, I'm just going to tempt fate. Because today's been our GAC, hasn't it? In terms of things just working. Today has been our GAC, so we might as well just tempt fate constantly. Well, that was a decent start. Yeah, let's call the basic assist anyway. Nice assists there as well. Nice assists coming out. Can we get the shield disruption? Oh, we got the shield disruption. That's huge. Very happy about that. Love me some shield disruption. Some assists? No assists. Some assists. Of course, it's always going to be from this douche nozzle. Here comes the cum in the pants. The cum in the pants is officially here. Now to deal with Po Goddameron. Let's just get rid of him. Or not. Let's just nearly get rid of him. That also works. Oh, then he dodged. Come on, dude. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, Po. Don't do me that way, Po. Alright, cum in the pants. Trying to be awkward. Oh, okay. Cum in the pants blew up. Cum in the pants. Early explosions there. 70 swevens. He's done nothing wrong. So at least our fleet game was strong. Okay. So now we have 5 teams to deal with. This is going to be a hoot. So we're going to Gungans these guys. Because I know that Gungans do great here. I'm pretty sure I want Tarpals. Extra bulk, extra turn meter. I mean, honestly, I don't think I need any of it. Have I got something with protection? I got this one with protection. This got 22% protection. That'll do. We don't need a heck of a lot. Alright, let's immediately motorboat, and then we're going to whip out the old blue balls. However, it might actually be worth me just dropping it like it's hot and immediately getting the death mark, except we didn't land the death mark. The death mark was not the ability that we landed. So I guess, screw me, right? Screw me, right? Nice. Yeah, let's immediately get rid of all that crap. And let's get some, let's get a little bit of frustration rolling in this business. Point the finger. We need to point the finger, then whip out the balls, guys. Point the finger, whip out the balls, and then motorboat like you've never motorboated before. Come on, babies. Let's go. Yep. Loving that TMR right now. You get that shit out of here. These zombie bros, they need to take some lessons from some Resident Evil zombies or something, because they're just not cutting it these days. They're just not cutting it. They're not making the cut. With how GAC is going, I kind of expected to see triple meta on defense. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do. Oh, he even got death mark. Painful. Motorboat, then frustrate, leaving only blue balls behind. It's like they planned it. It's like they planned it. Motorboat, blue balls, frustration. No, motorboat, frustration, blue balls. Okay, good. So it comes down to... And what it all comes down to is everything's gonna be quite alright. I guess we could try this one. Try this one and DTMG down here, maybe? Or maybe the other way around? I'm not sure how much of a difference it really makes. Let's go Treya. We still have Bane, for Christ's sake. We'll go with Treya up here. That's Mole, not Nihilus. %, turn meter. Probably want this one. I've got Bane and I've got Jabba and Reaver. There's the pain and the suffering. Both pain and suffering. So what do I want to do here, guys? Help a brother out. Help a brother out. So no point trying to sucky suck just yet. We need to wait until we have got Isolate from Treya. Who do I want to isolate? Kind of want to isolate Nest. Don't like Nest very much. And by not very much, I mean I don't like Nest at all. In the slightest. That's how much I dislike Nest. Nice! I'm proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you. Okay, I think we can ignore Nest for a second. I know we can't hit someone, but that's okay. Can hit you. How dare you? How dare you? Don't you dare kill my Treya. You kill my Treya, I will be angry with you on so many levels. Not quite. Not quite. Alright, at least this will save us one turn. This will save us one turn. I'm going to save that sucky suck. I mean, I guess we could keep on doing this. Jesus, Nihilus, will you take a turn, my bud? My man Nihilus, just take a turn. Oh, I totally forgot about that. That was foolish of me, wasn't it? That was very foolish of me. I was like, ah, yeah, this will be fine. There we go. Now we just need to take care of the big dingus. Can you stop? I guess we'll just keep doing this. I guess we'll just keep doing this. This is absolutely fine. Basic. You're not supposed to actually kill the nest. Guys, you're not supposed to actually kill the nest. Dodgy, 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 dodge. Don't get that angry, dude. Alright. 3 more turns. Just Savage over here taking turn after turn after turn. 2 more turns. Wonderful. And next turn. Why did I use the sucky suck there? There was no reason to. Savage over here doing some actual real good damage. Got it. Revive doesn't prevent... Isolate doesn't prevent revives. It only used to do in the Sith raid of the boss. Okay. So I guess now we take in DTMG. Here's our remnants. There are our remnants. What do we have available? Buffs, buffs. I don't think the potency really matters, does it? Guess we're going with this. Alright. Let's immediately get rid of that crap. We're going to have a lot of dodgy business going on for a little bit. Get the Armor Shredderino on Hondo. Wow, we... Oh, come on! He did a full odds dodge then, because he has debuffs. That's so rude, man. That is so rude that he managed to do that. Just need Hondo to stop having outmaneuver. I really don't... We're going to have Hypo Hondo. We're going to have Hypo Hondo. Here we go. Oh boy. I mean, he's dazed at least. There's that. Keep him dazed. Just keep him locked down. Eventually, we will defeat him. Always use the specials right now. Just keep him dazed. Keep him controlled. Ramp up your damage. Eventually, we'll defeat him. Good. Stupid Hondo. Stupid Hondo. Plop, I've just seen your joke there. Oh my god, I'm such a child. Alright, okay. So, I guess... I guess we just, like, jabber one and we reaver the other? Does that kind of make sense to everybody involved? I think it kind of makes sense, right? I think. We've got, what? It's a GG Stap Droidica. It's got the Stap Army and the Stap Datacron. So the damage immunity, negating turn meter, and the Stapcron. Oh, Bane! Yeah, we do have Bane as well. We do have Bane as well. So, you know, we have options. Jabba does perfectly fine here. So does Bane. I mean, I can't imagine us having any real issues. Bane can suck, so he's clearly the best choice. Okay, we'll use Bane last. We'll just take in Jabba here, seeing as though we have him. And we have 100% lost this GAC, guys. This was a messy GAC. This was the messiest of GACs that you ever did see. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, oh me, oh my. Let's just take out the Stap as soon as possible. Yeah, screw it, man. Let's just do all the damage in the world, please. What are we doing? I'll tear your arms off because I don't really fancy you doing lots of damage. Let's just go back over here to Stap. Keep it on Stap. Stap, if you... Oh, wait a minute. They've all got DI, haven't they? Ha! They've all got DI. It's fine. It's fine. Keep that taunt up, please. Papoom, 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 papoom. I mean, I guess we could do this now. Yeah, that works. That tracks. That totally tracks. And now we play the waiting game. Let's just do auto basics. Oh. And now full auto. Let them have it, boys and Bausch. Let them have it. General Grievous, you think you're such a nasty little monstrosity. Metalloid monstrosity, you might say. He's like, don't worry, I can heal up. It's fine. It doesn't matter to me. I'll still come back and kick you in the tuchus. Okay, he died. Nailed it. Alright, so I guess we'll finish up last battle of the night. We'll take in Bane. Darth Baneulus, and I guess we'll take in Sith Trooper with whatever Crom deems appropriate. I mean, to be honest, this one has got 39% health, so we'll take that. So uncivilized. It really was uncivilized. Incredibly uncivilized. Right, I want to immediately increase their cooldowns. There's all their DI. And then there's death, and the death, and the death. It was, we did it. We did it. There we go, guys. That's the shittiest full clear you will ever see. 2028 with a full clear. Oh my lord. We have to hope that our opponent struggles twice as much as we did. Basically. Twice as much. That was a real tough battle. Anyone else's TIE Defender reinforcement info say the same, some error message? I don't think so. TIE Defender. Reinforcement. No, it looks normal to me. But I haven't had the update yet. I've seen way worse than the 2028 full clear. I've done worse, but let's be honest. When you're facing off against guys like this ZU guy, like, he has a lot of GLs for offense still. He has a lot of GLs for offense, and I'm sure he averages much better than 2025. Or 2028, was it I got? Although, that being said, he did win one last week, 2028. Then he failed to full clear a guy. He just did one battle and called it quits, but I think it was a deliberate drop. And then he got a 2059. 2059. I mean, he has won with less banners, but, you know, I don't like our odds, basically. I don't like our odds. I don't like our odds. Maybe he will just have a terrible, terrible time against our Relic Knight. I mean, we threw the whole ship at his. So, and he has to face basically the same teams we did. He has to face basically the same teams we did. Except up north, you know, like, he had what? To face off against, I guess. We had this, he had this, although his had Droidica. We've got Balin over here, but, you know, I'm sure he can manage against that. You might have a chronic case of constipation, not show up. You never know, Mout. That could be the case. That could be the case. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to love you and leave you. I'm going to find someone to raid into. GAC is over. I will see you all very, very soon. Peace out. Good night. God bless. It's late for your boy Scribe, and I got work in the morning, and it's going to be a long one. So I'm going to send you guys over to my wonderful, wonderful friend Calvin Awesome, and hopefully you guys have an awesome time with him. And make sure you like the stream before we go. All right. Good night, everybody. Big love, y'all.